My name is Bill Smith, and one of my crafts is making knives. And it was a curiosity thing. I did make a good knife, and a guy bought it. I just kept making knives, and somebody would buy it, or I'd give it away or whatever. And then in 2000, when I retired, I went full-time knife making, continually making knives. Knife making is pretty intriguing because there's a lot of science behind it, and you have to be able to represent your craft. I hardly ever make a bunch of knives that's all the same, like sets. Very seldom do I do that. So you're really zoned in. You concentrate, and that's what you focus on. You don't think about something else, like when you're mowing the grass. You have to think about something else too. When you're making a knife, you're zoned in, pretty well focused. It really does make the time pass. Sometimes I forget to eat. All the parts have to work the way they're meant to, otherwise the blade doesn't function well or something. And so you can't make mistakes, especially if you're using ivory, you drill it in the wrong place, or if you're using Damascus, or if you buy Damascus, it's expensive. A piece of Damascus, an inch and a half wide, can cost $10, $20 an inch.
Wow.
So if you goof that up, and you've really done something.
Yeah.
Every time you start something, it's a whole new world. It's not boring, that's for sure. Well, in the process of making a knife, you've got to come up with a blade design. Then you've got to either hammer it out or cut it out, do all the different steps necessary for that blade to be a blade. And then you've got to make, on a folder, you've got to make the body of the knife. All those little parts. And there's several parts that have to be all done correctly on the body of the knife, the handle. And then on a fixed blade knife, there's a number of steps. Create your blade. You've got to harden your blade. And then you've got to grind it, and then polishing is 2 steps usually. And then you build your liners, the handle material, the bolsters and all that. And then you attach them to your blade and work all the handle down. Then you got a knife. Well, the way I got started working with wounded warriors, soldiers, veterans.
Works it back and forth. Flip the blade over.
I've always do things, like if a veteran came up, who's now a friend of mine, I didn't know him then, but he had a knife that had some things wrong with it. So I rebuilt the knife, made a brand new knife out of it and gave it to him. And I said, no, you don't owe me anything. You've paid me many times over. And he and I are friends to this day. But some soldiers came up and wanted knives. And I told them what they wanted, and it cost this much, and the look on their face. I said, or you can come in and I'll help you make your own. Whatever knife you want, as many as you want. And that started it. Hey, I got a buddy, can you? Yeah. Some wounded warriors, quite a few of them come in. That's, I guess, my way of giving back. Oh, how many have come in over the years? A bunch of them. Makes your heart it really touches your heart. I wanted to get in the Wounded Warriors program. I looked into it. You have to be a 501c3. Can't use your property, can't use your equipment, and all this kind of stuff. When I checked into it, I don't know what it's like now. And I said, heck, but I'll just do it myself. I've taught them woodworking and blacksmithing and regular knife making. They get zoned in also. They forget about stuff that bothers them. And so one of them told me that it was helpful. It really was helpful to them. And hopefully it's that way to all of them. But nevertheless, as long as I'm breathing, those boys will be welcome, and girls. My name is Bill Smith. And my journey in knife making continues.